All right, welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and I got co-host Jimmy Sickler.
Happy to be here, Mr. Kirby.
All right, this is also one of our special editions, Senior Spotlight, and today we have Aiden.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, all right, it's good to have you, and we're gonna get started here. We got the standard 10 questions, and here we go. What song will always remind you of this time in your life?
So I think the song that will remind me the most of Sioux Valley and like my senior year is going to be Bye 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 by NSYNC, because it's a little sneak peek. That's going to be our mock rock this year, and we're pretty excited. We're learning the choreography and everything, so it's going to be imprinted.
I would put up some ropes and keep Mr. Sickler out of there because he'll be down there.
Yes.
You can be our special guest.
He's kind of a boy band kind of guy. Look at him.
Love them all.
All right, which teacher had the most impact on you, and what will you remember about them?
I would say Katie Harrison had the biggest impact on me.
Good one.
I've already known her so long in my life. I feel like she taught me how to be like positive and focus on like the better parts of school than get too stressed and worry about my grades and like what other people are thinking about my academic like progression.
Yeah, I like it.
Good. And a couple notes about Aiden. She was the manager for the high school basketball team this year. And also I graduated with her mom from Sioux Valley. Aiden, what was your favorite extracurricular activity and why?
Well, definitely being the basketball manager.
Yes.
This is the most fun. I liked seeing my friends and like supporting them through basketball, away games, and at Sioux Valley, because I tried to see their games when I wasn't basketball manager, but it was so much harder because I didn't have a reason to go.
Yes.
But definitely
Good.
The manager.
Nice. What impact did the COVID-19 pandemic have on your high school experience?
So I was in COVID when I was in 8th grade, and I ended up not coming to school my freshman year of high school. So it definitely made it feel like when I came back in my sophomore year, it was much shorter. Like I had a smaller high school experience than my other like people in my other team.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting. I definitely don't have some of the same memories they do since I spent pretty much all of my 9th grade year at my house. So it's interesting.
All right. What class did you find most enjoyable?
This year, I would say my AP Government class. It's very small. We only have 8 kids in there, so it's a lot more community-oriented, and we kind of joke and talk as long as we learn as well, and that's been super exciting.
Good. With whom did you have your most meaningful relationship? Now that also includes teachers, staff, students, stuff like that. Someone in the building.
I would say my most meaningful relationship this year was probably with just like my whole class, because we did, same with COVID, it shrunk our class almost in half when they all left. So having a small senior class it's been nice to be able to get to know everyone like closer as we were about to graduate.
Good.
Yeah. What was the most surprising thing you learned about yourself, or anything you learned about yourself during your time here at Sioux Valley?
I am not a good public speaker.
Which you're dominating here, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm trying. This is my practice round for later on during graduation. But definitely that I don't actually like talking in front of people, because I like to be a leader in my class, but I don't like to be the one to speak up. That I was surprised.
Good. Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your younger self entering Sioux Valley?
Probably not to put so much pressure on your grades and on like how you're doing in school, because even though you definitely should want to do well, it's not the main thing you should worry about in school. You should make sure you're working on having good memories and creating good relationships with your teachers and with the other students.
Strong advice for sure. So, what does having graduated high school mean to you?
I feel like it means that I'm transitioning from like my childhood into more of like an adult-oriented like life, which is really interesting just because I've spent so long here. It's been like 6 years. So I do think it really shows like a marker on when my life is going to transition into something a little bit more serious.
Good. Now, May 15th, 7 o'clock is the big time, big show. Roughly be done 8:30, probably out here by 9. Go to bed about 2 the next morning. You wake up. This is May 16th. What's the plan? What are you doing after graduation?
I think I'm automatically starting to go on road trips, try to travel as much as I can before the end of the school year, and I have to start going to work because I start going to school for college, I think around like August 25th. So as long as I can travel and try to do as much as I can after I graduate, that's my goal.
What are you doing in college?
So I'm going to go to college to be a pediatric nurse, and I think I'm going to UAA. I haven't 100% decided, but I'm definitely leaning towards it.
Awesome. Good. All right, that's our 10 questions. So the last one is, do you have anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
I'll leave it to everyone else.
Perfect. Sounds good. All right, again, this is Mr. Kirby, principal here, and I got Jimmy Sickler,
Thank you, Aiden.
and I got Aiden.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yep, it was a great spotlight. Thanks. Have fun.